Hi everyone, thanks for tuning into this tutorial showing you how I made this snack shack for my daughter. What inspired this project is the American Girl snack cart. It's big, it's bold, it's awesome, and yes, it's $150. I almost bought it, but sometimes we have to spend our money on things that are a higher priority, so no AG snack cart for us. But one day when I was at Michael's, I saw this brightly patterned foam core board you see here, and I decided to buy it and try to put a snack cart together myself. I used the how-to video on making a snack cart from My Froggy Stuff as a guide, and used what I had in my house to make it. I did buy the foam core, wood dowels, and the white plastic wheel caps for a total investment of less than $25. We started with a recycled sturdy cardboard box and foam core. I cut and covered 3 sides and the top, and left the back plain so I could make my cuts and openings for a refrigerator and microwave. For the canopy, I cut one piece of foam core, then scored it and bent it almost in half. I glued a dowel for support across the middle. I didn't want to put 4 holes in the pretty foam core snack counter, so when I tried to make it work with 2 legs instead of 4 and it fell off, I decided that I needed to use my last bit of foam core to make the legs to support the canopy. You can see I had to angle the foam core to mimic the curve of the canopy at the top. I had to use a large amount of hot glue putting it all together. It is removable, however, because the holes do hold the dowels and the side supports are just slightly shorter, so they just rest on top of the cart. I made some signs in Photoshop on my computer and printed them out on photo paper. We are calling this version of the cart Mom's Marvelous Munchies. I made other signs too for when my daughter uses this cart for different purposes. She has a doll named Sophia, so when her dolls are all at the beach, she'll use Sophia's Snack Shack signs. The signs are just lightly taped on so they can easily be switched out. We also made these menus for the front and sides of the cart. On the back, I wanted a microwave, refrigerator, and cash drawer or shelf. I used an American Girl clothing box placed on its side for the refrigerator. The insides of the box are glued down. I then created a shelf support for the box to sit on by layering pieces of thick cardboard along the bottom inside of the cart box. After I glued in the AG box, I lined the inside of it with foam core at the back and made a couple of foam core shelves. You can see this box didn't need a hinge because it's placed on its side. I glued a piece of cardboard into the refrigerator at the opening edge so I could glue magnetic tape. You can see the glue didn't hold the magnetic tape and I have to redo this part. For the front, I had these stationary pieces, a label and a postcard that seemed just the right size for a refrigerator cover and microwave door. So for the refrigerator, I trimmed the postcard and glued it to the front. The handles are from a child's clothing hanger. I used a heavy-duty wire cutter to cut both of the curved sides off of the hanger for the refrigerator and microwave handles. For the microwave, I used recycled plastic packaging for the inside structure. I was originally going to use a box glued just inside the door, but this piece was just the right size. It's a bit of a mess, but it's what I had on hand to use. Here I also used magnetic tape to hold the door closed. The door is actually 2 pieces of cardboard with a piece of recycled plastic for the window sandwiched in between. To make the drawer, I recycled an old jewelry gift box. First I cut an opening in the snack cart box. Then I created a support structure on top of the refrigerator box by gluing pieces of cardboard to get to the level of the bottom of the drawer. I glued the 2 box pieces along one side. I had to make sure when I cut the opening in the snack cart that I didn't cut it too large, so it's a tight fit to open and close the drawer. The drawer handle is the curved hook off the top of the child's hanger. The towel bar on the side of the cart is made from the child's hanger as well. It's the piece across the top that is used to hold tank top and other straps. It was the perfect shape to hold a towel. For the wheels, I wanted real wheels or casters, but they were pretty expensive. So when I found this packet of white caps meant to put onto the end of a walking cane, I immediately imagined the cart's wheels with these pieces. I went through my button stash to find these cute black buttons to make the wheel wells. Then I glued the buttons to the caps and the caps to the bottom of the box. And last but not least, for the actual snacks, we used what we had from an Our Generation kitchen, the American Bake Center, as well as erasers shaped like food. So here's a final look at our snack shack. I'm so happy to have it done. It wasn't an easy project to create. So for all of you who might get discouraged when you start a project, it's okay to set it aside and go back later to finish it. Hopefully you'll have more creativity and energy to finally get it done, so you can actually play with it. Create with confidence. Thanks for watching.